So being on a wait list at a school is not always a bad thing. I always think about it like this. They could have said no and they didn't. That means you still have a chance, right? But you need to figure out what you need to do to get off the wait list and get accepted into the school. So the first thing you want to do is ask the school, what is it that you could have done better to make your application stronger to give you the acceptance? Now, some schools have different policies on this. Some of them will tell you flat out, this is what you can do better, and some schools may not. So for those schools who don't tell you, you need to think about your application yourself and try to pinpoint where those weaknesses are. So a few of the weaknesses that I think are kind of easy to spot and pick out and do something about might be things like test scores. You know if your score could have been better. You may want to go ahead and take the GMAT exam again, do a little bit more studying, see if you have some time to do something like that. Bring those scores up, submit a new score. You could also think about submitting supplemental recommendations. You can have another person write you a recommendation that shows off different qualities than maybe your other recommenders might have, something that appeals more to the school. It's really great if you can find somebody who knows you but also has some sort of affiliation with that school. Maybe they went there in undergrad, or they went to business school, or what have you. So finding somebody with some sort of relationship to the school is something that could really, really help your case. Thinking about your leadership involvement is really important too. Schools want people who are well-rounded. They want people who are not only, doing well in their professional lives, but are also involved in the community around them. So if that's a spot where you're weak, think about what you can do to get involved in your community and start to beef up that part of your application a little bit more. You can also think about networking. There are a lot of schools who just want to know who you are. And if they feel like, they have this application and it looks okay, but they can't really picture you as a person and you fitting on their campus, it might be good to just reach out and get to know some more people, whether it's students, whether it's people in the admissions office, and start to let them put a face to the name that they have on paper. Doing all this can be really helpful. The one other thing that I will mention is writing a letter, a sort of appeal. Think of it as an appeal. Write a letter to sum up everything that you've done, especially if it was multiple things. Submit it to the school and just outline, I really want to be at this school. I really think I'm a great fit. This school can help me get where I want to go, and this is what I've done to let you guys know how much I really want to be here. I have improved my application by doing X, Y, and Z. So just having a letter that just outlines the things that you've done to put yourself in a better position to succeed in their eyes will really wrap it all together and, put a nice bow on it.